So, today we are hunting down the infamous mystery achievement from Alterac Valley. It's the final achievement for us to get from Alterac Valley. And I'll go ahead and give a disclosure. I've already done this on a different server, because one of the very nice things about this time is that you don't need any special unique cards. So even on an account that doesn't have really any cards from the set, you're still able to knock out this achievement. So technically, anyone can knock this achievement out if you're patient enough and willing to jump through quite a few hoops. And unfortunately, you won't get any rewards track XP, which means you don't actually, there's no rush to knock it out. But the whole reason, or really the real benefit to jumping through all the hoops and spending what's likely going to be at the fastest an hour, more likely 2 hours, potentially longer, is that you can get this really cool Shimmering Snowflake Cardback. It does look very nice, as have all the other mystery achievement reward cardbacks. But yeah, we're gonna go through step by step and knock out the mystery achievements in order to get this. So we're gonna start off, each of these we're gonna go into, well, actually, hold on. Let me switch. So, we're going to be using out of cards article on how they solved it. And I'm going to go ahead and paste the article address in here. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, because we're going to transform today's stream into a YouTube video. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're actually going to have a link in the description of the video alongside some other helpful resources. And so let's walk through what we've got for the mystery achievement. We're going to start off with the Kurtrus one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into modes and solo adventures, and then we're going to go into Book of Mercenaries. And we're going to click on Kurtrus's story. Now, we might have to wait through text stuff, him talking. Yeah, there's no way to skip all this. We have to wait for his dreamy memories to go through. When they're finally done,
Wake up, Kurtrus! Wake up!
We're not actually going to play Mercenaries, or the Book of Mercenaries at all. We're going to click on one of these corners. For Kurtrus, it's the top left corner. And we go immediately into the puzzle. So there's no like solving with decks and stuff like that, figuring it all out. However, there are some resources we're going to have to use. Oh, no, that doesn't get it out of the way. There are some resources we're going to have to use. Let's see, sizing. There we go. Now we can see the entire board. That this article links to. So it actually says, check out the solution here with reference to health and position here. So we're going to go ahead and jump to that. Oh, and resizing it actually changed the positioning. So this basically explains what's going on. So right now, the puzzle for Kurtrus is a bunch of purple portals that Kurtrus is apparently juggling, and change position and speed and all that kind of stuff. There's a detailed explanation of basically everything that's going on here. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the health. So the simple explanation, if you don't want to read through everything that's going on in this article, which it does a great job of explaining everything thoroughly, but thank heavens they also provide this convenient little calculator. So in the second health and position tab thing here, If you click here and follow through to the Excel spreadsheet, or well, Google Sheets spreadsheet, it'll take you to, if you go to the third tab at the bottom, it has calculator sheet. This is your friend, and this is what we're going to use to solve the mystery, or the juggle. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the health of each of the balls, and we're going to put them in the green spots of this calculator sheet. So for example, the first one is 66 health, and then the second one is 59 health, and then the third one, we're only changing the green spaces, 77 health, and then 50 health, and 61 health, and 67 health, and 36 health. So that's what we do. So we just put all those in, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to in turn. And all of these things change, so they're changing based on their position and speed. If you want to get detailed, go for it, have fun. But what we're going to do is now in this second row, now that we've ended our turn once, we're going to go ahead and put in the health, the new health. So 60 and 49 and 71 and 32 and 15 and 67 and 85. Thank heavens people actually worked through this and figured it all out. Let's double check that. 60, 49, 71, 32, 15, 67, and 85. That is correct. Okay, now for a couple minutes, we're not going to do anything within the game. So let me zoom in here. So that you guys can see as clearly as possible. There we go. So now this green column over here, we're going to look at, we're going to put in a number. So 0 means we didn't change anything. We didn't use Kurtrus's hero power. But if we put in a number from 1 through 7, so that means we're using Kurtrus's hero power to bounce one of these balls, or one of these portals up and keep it juggling. We don't want any of these to end. So we're actually doing everything outside of Hearthstone within this calculator sheet for a little bit. Now you'll notice that Kurtrus has 15 mana. He has 15 mana down here. So we only have 15 hero powers that we can do. So we have to keep them all floating in the air for 15, or just using our hero power 15 times. But we have to keep them juggling for 20 turns. So that's the challenge. So what we're going to do is nothing is falling right away. Nothing is ending right away. So, but it looks like the 5th and the left one are going to fall first. And so let's look at there's this momentum column over here. That's the left and the 5th. So the left has a momentum of -2 right now, and then the 5th has a momentum of -3. So neither of them are in any danger of falling right away. But we're going to go ahead and actually, let's switch the momentum of the third one first, because it has the worst momentum. It's -7. It's falling the fastest. So let's go ahead. We're just going to throw in numbers here, and it's going to adjust and change based on what we do. So for example, if we bounce the third one first, right now, before we end our turn, the third one will be in a great position to keep going for a long time. Now, I do want to go ahead and change the 5th one, because the 5th one is the closest to falling, and it has the highest or the lowest momentum. So it's falling the fastest. So we're going to change 5, and then let's go ahead. The left is number 1. So we're going to change left is 1, and it is not going to fall. Second and middle are looking the worst right now. Second has momentum of -9, and middle has -8. So let's change the second first. Actually, that may not be the strategy to do, because we're going to change the momentum to positive anyways. But let's see if this works. We just make sure we don't use over 15. We can do it however we want. So middle is 4. So let's bounce that one up, and then let's just see if we can go through and bounce all the ones that are the highest now. So that means 6th, and then 7th. Hey, 7th is fine at that point, all the way through the end. Okay. And now let's go to 5th, and then 1st, and actually, let's hold off a turn. Now let's go 1st. Oh no, it doesn't change it. Okay, never mind. I lied. I was wrong. Bis, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's go ahead and change that there. And then middle is 4. So that will survive to the end. And then now let's go 2nd, and 3rd, and 6th, and 5th, and 1st. Good, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Okay, so we use exactly 15 hero powers, but none of them will end. So we've basically just thrown in numbers in this action column, correlating to which row we're going to use the hero power on. And so what we're going to do now that we figured out one, or a pattern that will work for us to keep them all juggling, is we're going to go ahead and go through these actions, starting off by using Kurtrus's hero power on the 3rd one from the left. So, stupid Hearthstone isn't fun or interesting for me. Looking forward to the expansion coming out, yes, very much. Right now, I'll admit, after we finish this, honestly, about the only thing I'm really intrigued by or excited to do is maybe knock out some of the core achievements. Oh, Jack Lucas, hello, hello. So if you're just joining, everything interesting has been done. There might be something left, but yeah, no, I don't know of anything particularly interesting or exciting to try out right now. So I am looking forward to rotation. Okay, so we're gonna start off. So we've got 3, 5, 1, 2, blah, 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 that we figured out will keep everything from ending using this. Oh, right, by the way, you will need, once you click on this, or no, when you use the health and position here, you can't actually edit it. You will need to save your own copy of it. This is my own copy saved to my drive. You can download it yourself in whatever format you need if you don't have Google Drive. But you will need your own copy in order to change these values in the green spots. But you change the values in the green spots, and you end up inputting everything until none of these say end. There was this end thing. All right, so we're going to use the hero power on position 3. Intern. And then position 5. End turn. Position 1. End turn. Position 2. End turn. Position 4, which is the middle. Position 6. Position 7. Thank heavens somebody actually took the time to make this calculator, because I would not be able to calculate this myself without hours and hours and hours All right, that was position 7. Now let's go to position 5. And then 1.
Job's done.
And then 4.
Job's done.
And then 2.
Job's done.
And 3.
Job's done.
And 6.
Job's done.
And 5. And 1.
Job's done.
Ah, Shadow Scream, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. All right. So if I did everything correctly, and if we calculated everything correctly, based on this calculator, then all we have to do is keep pressing in turn, and all of these will still be juggling, still not fall to the floor. And if we hit in turn enough times, it will complete. We will be victorious. Kurtrus's puzzle solved. That was a little bit, you know, time intensive, required a little bit of energy and effort. That's, in my mind, the simplest. Cariel's is insane. All right, so we finished that one. We are at 1 of 3. Gonna go ahead and pop out and respond to chat. I've missed several messages from Biss and Shadow Scream. So just one moment. But yes, we're at 1 of 3. Okay, so Kurtrus is done. Okay, so we're going to go into modes and look at solo adventures again. This time we're going to go ahead and tackle Xyrella's. And so for Xyrella, we click on her story. I think we have to listen through her talking about her child. Xyrella, very cool. By the way,
My only daughter
loved the way
lies in a coma. I
the
have tried everything in my
Book of
power to
Mercenaries
save
ended. It was pretty epic.
her. I failed.
Okay,
One night there was an explosion in the sky.
but we do have to wait.
Shards of light rained across
You can
us.
enter it right at the start. Oh, if I had clicked one of the corners right away before she started talking, I might have been able to avoid this.
A voice
I think I tried that on Cariel's, and I didn't manage to make it in time. These puzzles are not readable at all. I don't know why they designed puzzles to be solved by like 10 people. No, I think it took like hundreds of people working together on the World of Warcraft Discord, like mysteries something. So Out of Cards mentions who helped solve it. Warcraft Secrets Finding Discord is where a lot of people were working together. But I mean, people from all over the world came together to try and figure this stuff out. So we're going to click on the bottom left corner for starting Xyrella's Rubik's Cube mystery achievement. Okay, so what we're going to do is not hit play. We're clicking on the bottom left corner. Coding Codex. All right, you can see everything. We can actually extend this just a little bit. Oh! Okay, hold on. And it won't be into it. It won't be covering one. Oh yeah. We only have 6 minions. Okay. So, what this is a Rubik's Cube. But instead of colors, there are tribes. So elemental, dragon, beast, mech, demon, and Murloc. By the way, speaking of Murlocs, I saw on the review or Fireside Gathering video, one of the people was wearing this kawaii Murloc. So it is a cute Murloc. And I saw it, and I had to get it because I love Japanese. I am a Japanese speaker, and this says Marok, which is Murloc, and then it says down here at the bottom, Warcraft no Sekai, which is World of Warcraft. So, had to get this. Okay, random side, geeky moment. Wanted to share that. But, Murlocs, yes. So kawaii, right? We actually have an emote. Definitely worth it. Yeah. So, if I can share the emote. We have an emote. Specifically, two. There we go. That is hugging a cute Murloc. So, tiny fin. So I had to get this shirt when I saw it. But okay, anyways. We're gonna knock out the Rubik's Cube for Xyrella. Now, solving this one, again, we're going to look at the document and then use the Rubik's Cube solver. So we're gonna follow the rules or the steps on here. Let's go ahead and get rid of Kurtrus and this calculator that we already finished using, and then look at the document that they linked to. Okay. So this gives the position of each of all the 24 sides of a 2x2 Rubik's Cube. And what we're gonna do is we're going to log where each of these are. Now, when we transform this into a YouTube video, I will try to remember to go ahead and write out my little notes. But on here, if you guys can see it, I've gone ahead and made a list of all 24, or space for 24, as well as made a little bit of a key. So DR, dragon, I'm gonna say are red. B for beasts are green. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you. That is 15 months. Wow, a year and 3 months. Thank you so very much. Okay, so B for beasts are green. E for elementals are white. ME for mechs are yellow. DE for demons are blue, and MU for murlocs are orange. What in the world is that? Okay. So, gonna go ahead and write all these positions, starting off with the positions here. Now they give this very convenient, very helpful image here so we know what goes where. So I'm gonna do it analog, but if you're watching this on YouTube and you copy and paste what we hopefully have put in the description, you can copy and paste it into Notepad, Google Documents, Google Sheets, or whatever you want to use, and just keep track of it. But so I'm gonna write down, this is an elemental, so E in position 1. Position 2 is a dragon, a DR. Position 3 is a beast. Position 4 is an elemental. So B and then E. Position 5 is a mech and then an elemental. So ME and E. And then position 7, these are straightforward. Murloc, so MU. And then mech and a beast. So ME and a B. And then demon and dragon. DE and DR. So, wasn't ready for that Silva emote. Yep. It's from Hat Tricks. Okay, cool. So now we need to follow the steps to find positions 14 through 20, it looks like. 13 through 20, rather. Okay, so to get 13 through 20, use the first card from the left once. So first card from the left once. Second card... Man, that's loud. Second card 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Okay, then 13 through 16 will be on the left, and 17 through 20 will be on the right. Now, these are not as, like, straightforward in order. So 13 is the bottom left corner, which is a Murloc. M-U. If I could write. And then 14 is the top left, is Demon, D-E. 15 is here. Rusty Recycler is a mech. And then 16 is a beast, B. 17, second from the right, bottom, is a dragon. 18, second from top, from the right, is a dragon as well. And then 19, bottom right, is a demon. And then a Murloc Tidecaller is, well, Murloc. So top right. Okay, so that's through 20, and then to get to 21 through 24, use the first card 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times, and the second card once. The third card twice. And the fourth card twice. All right. And then these in the middle, it actually is the normal pattern of keeping or looking at things. So this is a beast and then a mech. So B and M-E. And then we're looking at demon and elemental. D-E and E. So not sure that you guys can see this very well. Hopefully you can. But went ahead and filled in for all of these. So that's them. All right. And you will have to track this all yourself because each person will have their own individual Rubik's Cube. Now, use the third card twice and the fourth card twice to get back to the original position. So third card twice. And then the fourth card twice. All right, we should be in the original position, and indeed, that does look to be the same as what we initially saw. Okay, so, and then we're going to open a Rubik's Cube solver, and going ahead and using the one they recommended here. And so now we are done looking at Hearthstone for a minute. We're going to go ahead and input what we have here. So the reason I went through and gave each, like dragons are red, beasts are green, elementals are white, mechs are yellow, and demons are blue, is so that I know when we go into edit, it asks us to add the red fields, so we're going to add the dragons. Oh, we are going to be jumping back and forth between these two, though. So, all right. So, dragons are in position 2, which is here. Okay. So, position 2. And then dragons are also in position 12. Which is here. And then dragons are also in position 17 and 18. 17 and 18, okay. Now we need to add the green fields, which are beasts. So beasts are in position 3. Position 10. position 16. Okay. And position 21. Wait, 21. 21 is there. Okay. Now we add the white fields. Our elementals. Elementals in position 1. I'm pretty sure it's right there. Yep. And then position 4 should be right there, but let's confirm. Yep. Position 6, also, yep, right here. And it went ahead and figured out that this is position 24 is correct. So, because there are patterns it has to fit in. Okay, mechs are yellow, so mechs in position 5 is here. Confirm, yes, okay. And then it went ahead and figured out that the other one has to be there, or another one has to be there. Mechs, position 9. So right there, okay. And mechs, position 15 is the one it already filled in automatically, yep. And then position 22. Is top right corner. Yeah, and then the blue are demons. Demons in position 11. 11 is right there. And now it has my individual Rubik's Cube in here. So you'll have to do this yourself. Because your Rubik's Cube will look different than mine. So we're going to go ahead and solve. And now it's got you. Oh, wait, here. Step 1. So we've got 9 steps to complete it. And then you, R, you 2, R, blah, 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 blah. Each one of these translates to something, which is, fortunately, right here at the bottom of the sheet, it explains exactly what each one is. So F apostrophe is once, F2 is twice, and F by itself is 3 times. So we're going to go ahead and solve this. By the way, this is not one of the difficult ones, even though we had to go through all that. Okay, so step 1 is U by itself. U by itself is the third card 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then step 2 is R apostrophe. R apostrophe is the 6th card once. I think Team 5 just wants to make puzzle games. Okay. Now we've got U2, which is 3rd card twice. All right. And then we go to R1, or R apostrophe, which is 6th card once. Yep. And then U apostrophe is 3rd card once. F2 is 1st card twice. It's good puzzles, but not for HS. Okay, so that was F2. R by itself is using the 6th card 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then U2 is the third card twice. Good puzzles tell you what to do, though. R apostrophe is sixth card once. And voila. We have solved Xyrella's mystery. Ormkick, hello, hello, hope you're doing well today. And Kaj, hello, hope you're doing well as well. I don't think I had said hello yet. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, you... Was that your first try? Maybe not. Oops. Yeah, we did question mark a bunch of times. Yeah, I know. I mean, I am so thoroughly impressed by the people who figured this out. Okay, so that was Kurtrus and Xyrella's mystery achievements. So we are at 2 of 3 for the mysteries hidden throughout Alterac Valley. Next up, we've got Cariel's. All right, disclaimer here. Couple things to note before you venture into Cariel's mystery achievement. 1, make sure you have at least an hour, probably longer, that you can spend on this. Note that it will lock up your Hearthstone client unless you want to concede and get out of it and have to restart from scratch. It will lock up your client until you finish it. And it will take at least an hour, almost certainly, unless you're an excellent map reader and puzzle solver. And it will most likely take quite a bit longer. Another note, yeah, don't venture into this faint of heart because it's gonna take forever. Oh gosh. Final note, be careful with the dynamite. Early on, it's actually kind of obvious if you're following the steps where to use it, but even if you're following the steps and when we get out into the big wide world, it's not necessarily obvious where to use the dynamite each time. And by the way, you can blow up Bob. We'll mention that later. So be careful with your dynamite. All right, that's the warning before we get into the Cariel's mystery achievement. Chat. Oh my gosh, speedrunning category? No, don't do it. You will get lost and take your frustration out on Bob. Okay, bonus thing. If you guys are up for it, after an hour or longer waiting through this, maybe we'll take a break and play an actual regular game or two with a fun deck from Brian Kibler, which is modified Funky Monkeys deck, Amulet Mage. We will go back in, break out of the first section, take the dynamite to Bob, and blow up Bob after we knock out the achievement. But I think you can get back into it after you finished it. But let's find out. Okay, so we're going to go into... Well, actually, hold on. Let me close these down. All right. Love those paintings, by the way. Paintings. Talking about, the ones in the background with the sunset and such? If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we're going to go into modes and mercenaries. I'm going to try clicking on, which corner is it? Oh, it doesn't say here. I'm going to try and see if we can beat the monologue from Cariel. So top right corner. Okay. We're going to try to click on the top right corner before Cariel goes on her monologue. We choose Cariel. Here.
I am Cariel Rome,
Can we do it? No! We did it!
Tamsin was always the favorite.
You're right! It is possible to bypass the monologue.
Sure, we both.
Wait, does she keep going?
Now I want you to both fight as hard as you can. No holding back.
They really want you to listen to the dialogue, even if you manage to jump into the puzzle. So you're gonna have to wait through it anyways. Okay, but for summer use, to use a green screen. Ah, yes. Okay, fair enough. I did use a green screen much more frequently. Okay, well, we had to listen to that. So, now I can make this bigger, though if I make it too big, it's gonna get in the way. Well, I can shift chat over. I just don't want it covering the options. Okay, so, can we go up to 170? Oh no, it only has, well, hold on. 175. Let's try that. Yes, we can. Okay. So, this one, Cariel's. It's fun. It's long. So, as you'll notice in this little diagram they've got here to the side, the top left is for up. The top right, because this is tilted, is for right. The bottom right is for down. And the bottom left is for left. I will attempt, oh, another maze. Oh, don't worry. It is a flipping huge, stupidly huge maze. You're like, oh yeah, hey, I made it to the end of step 1. Congratulations. Okay, I will attempt to remember to put this little chart in the description of the YouTube video, but basically I just made this little diagram which has, you know, up, right, left, and down to help glance back at as you're navigating through to remember what in the world goes where. But this is a maze. But it's a maze that basically shows, okay, so each of these shows what is in a direction from where you are. So for example, we just realized that this top right one is for our right. So on our right, or on the right of where we are, there's an empty space. But these will change sometimes when we come across like trees, magma, walls, and such. You could also rotate your screen by 45 degrees. Yeah, that, sure, could help. Okay, now here is the puzzle, or the maze for the first stage. Now, it took me a while. They said you're at the purple square. For some reason, I see this as pink. But right here, we're at this pink, to me, square, and we're gonna follow the pink line. I see purple as this darkness, and so I see this as pink, but whatever, it's purplish pink. This is where we are right now, before we do anything. And we're going to use our hero power. Now, you don't have to click your hero power each time, thank heavens, because good heavens, we're going to be moving a lot. Or your head, yes. But you're gonna be like this for an hour or longer. So, if you care about your neck, don't. You should just become a NASA astronaut first and then come back to solve it. If you tried to use an algorithm or something like that, you might have to be a NASA scientist. Just to figure it out, because it is kind of rocket science, it feels like. They gotta make a huge puzzle game. The thing is, when they're mazes like this, you can't actually see. So somebody, you know, people worked together to map all this stuff out. Okay, anyways, enough of that. So, we're gonna follow this pink line for step 1, and we're gonna make our way to a bunch of chests. We're gonna find the first chest is gonna give us a torch so that we can make our way through darkness and not die to wraiths hiding in the darkness. Let's see if we can solve or make it across the pink line in the time. So we're gonna use our hero power, and then we can use our hero power until it randomly, after like maybe 20 or 30 clicks, flips over, which can be annoying when you're going quite far and you're like, oh gosh, it flipped on me. But anyways, not yet. We don't have to worry about that yet. So we need to go down 1, which is the bottom right. And I'm not gonna say this every time because it's gonna take forever. And now we're gonna go right 3 steps. So we're here, and now we're gonna take 3 steps. Just because we're starting out, I'm going a lot more detailed than I will later. So 1, 2, 3, and now we can go down. And so looking at this line, we can actually go down until we run into a wall. So I'm just gonna click down a bunch of times until we slam into a wall, and we can't go any further. Okay, we slammed into a wall, we can't go any further. Now, I'm gonna go left all the way until we hit a wall again. So we are here. Now we're gonna go up until we hit or run into a wall. So up, top left a bunch of times. We ran into the wall. Now we're just gonna go left twice. And we're gonna go down until we run into a wall again. And then left twice again. And the down will open up, and we're gonna take 2 down. And then we're gonna go right until we slam into a wall. And now we're gonna go down until an opening opens on our right. And I'm gonna go ahead and step through that. So we're in this spot where the green and the yellow are between the walls. All right, we're in that spot, and we can actually go to the right one more time, and we should run into a wall. Indeed we did. All right, let's go up until we run into a wall again. And then let's go to the right until we run into a wall. That helps us from having to count every single time if we just run into walls. Keep going until you run into a wall. And then, but now we do need to count. We go up 2, or rather until the right opens up again. And then we don't run into a wall. We run until the north or above us closes off, and then it opens up again. And it did. So let's go up twice. We should run into a wall. We did. And then we go right twice, running into a wall, and then up until we run into magma. We are not going to step into the magma because we will die. I'd like not to die. And we're going to go right twice, and then there's magma in our way, so we need to go down until we run into a wall. And then we will go right until we run into a wall. And then we will go down until 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we go right until a wall. And then left. And down. And right. And down. And then we run into a wall at the left, all the way to the wall. And we go up by, I believe, 3. And we should see a chest on our left. Indeed. We have found chest number 1. which had gold coins, a torch, and a compass. I have no idea what this is for. Yeah, no, I honestly, huh. Does it actually tell what the compass is for? Yeah, no. I have no idea what the compass is for. Yes, more questionables. I mean, fortunately we have gold coins, torches, and a compass. So the torch will save us from the darkness, which we are about to venture into. Okay. So we are standing on the spot where the chest was. So we have finished the pink line. Now we're gonna do the thing. It's glowing. Oh. It should be fine. Yay! I don't know what that did, if anything. I never used the compass on the other server. Indeed. Right. It's a compass. But because it's a puzzle maze for all of us, I guess it's an indicator for the people who were solving it to realize, oh, that they finally found this chest and opened it. And they're like, oh, okay. We're inside a maze, a map. If we hadn't figured that out by now. Like, not walking in the lava and all that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, anyways. I guess it's supposed to help you. Yeah, no. But you shouldn't need it with the sight, so yeah, we don't. I never used it the first time through. Probably points to a different corner if you rotate. Let's find out if the darkness is where I expect it to be. So we're gonna step from where we are. We're on this yellow dot and we're gonna follow this light blue line that's on this sheet. Thank heavens, thank you, by the way, again, for Out of Cards for this article that we linked early on. If you need me to relink it, let me know. It'll be in the link of the description of the YouTube video when we make it. But this document takes us to this. That's, page 2. But yeah, we follow this map. So we're gonna go to the left once. Ran into a wall. We're gonna go up once. And darkness is on our left. So that did not rotate us or do anything weird. The compass, who knows what it does, but it's useless apparently. Other than maybe initial solvers saw the compass and they're like, oh yeah, it is a maze, indeed. Okay. But yeah. We're supposed to look at where the flare lay. Oh, I wonder. I don't know. But let's not spend forever on this because it's already long enough. Okay, so let's venture into the darkness and we're gonna go forward until we see magma. Or we're gonna go left until we see magma. And obviously, because we don't have boots to help us walk across magma, we're not gonna go into the magma. Yes, there are apparently boots that will allow us to walk on magma later. We want to go up one, and then left, until we go into the open space. Okay. All right, there's an open space which we want to step into, and then we're gonna go down until we run into a wall. Yeah, don't spend time on it. I won't provide, as the article doesn't probably. Yeah. Oh, and you can keep clicking on a wall, nothing will happen. Oh, yeah. So when you run into a wall, like if you're just like, mindlessly, because it's long, keep going. Okay, so even when you have dynamite, fortunately you have to click on the dynamite, so you won't accidentally use the dynamite on a wall that doesn't blow up. Okay, so now we want to take a left until a dead end. Dead end, and now we go down one and left 2, and we should see a tree. There's a tree. Apple, or it's from Witchwood. I forget what it's called. Okay, we're gonna go down 2, and then all the way to a dead end because these trees are in the way of us going anywhere else. And then we go up twice, and then over twice, and up twice, and over. And look, it's chest number 2, which has an axe for us and another gold coin. These gold coins. Bob is a greedy punk. He needs 20 coins. All right, rotten apple one. Thank you. I knew it had apple in there. To be frank, one is a lot easier to navigate than the earlier maze puzzle. Oh, just wait. Just wait. All right, so we've opened chest 2. And now we're gonna follow the light green line. And it has us going through a tree first. So what we're gonna do, oh yeah, you click on the hero to get off of the move hero power, and then we're gonna take the axe and we're gonna cut down this tree that's right above us. Up, yep. Or north, however you wanna see that. Okay, so then we're gonna go, we're still on the yellow spot. We haven't moved from where we are. So we're still sitting on top of where the chest was. And then we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3. And a spot should open on our right. Indeed it did. So we're gonna take this until we run into a wall, and then we're gonna run up until we run into a wall again. Ran into the wall, and then now we're gonna go right until we run into a wall. And then we're gonna run up until we run into a tree. But now that we have this nice axe, we just cut the tree down, and we go through where the tree was. Until... Actually, what we'll do, because we don't want to keep track of how many spaces we have to go, we'll run to the tree, and then we'll go down 1, and now we go left twice and up until we run into the wall. Which puts us right, if you can see my cursor, here. Okay, now we're gonna go left and then up and left and up. Okay, so left until we run into a wall, and then up till we run into a wall, and left to the wall, and then into the darkness we go. And run along through the darkness. Because we've got the torch, the wraiths are not ripping our heads off or whatever. And then we go up, and then right until we run into another wall. And then up. And right. And then down to the tree. And let's chop through the tree. And then go to where the tree was, and a couple more. And voila. Chest number 3 has magma boots. Now we don't have to use the magma boots, they just automatically help us. So we're on top of this yellow right here at the end of green where yellow starts. Okay. Let's say someone wants to do this on their own. Every small wrong step would lead to restart all over again. No. If you want to do it all yourself, you could. You'll run into trees and things like that. Just don't step into the lava or the darkness without the torch or the boots, or you will die. And then it'll force you to restart. But if you avoid and just go in the spaces where you have what is necessary, use the compass. Okay. I don't think I'll do anything, but it shouldn't hurt anything either. Alright, so where we're supposed to go right now, from where we are, well, actually, it's not required. Like, we could go down or left from where we are. We're free to go whichever direction. But So let's look where the flare lands if it is unique. So it kind of went here. Does it ever change? Can be cast twice. Can be cast 5 bazillion times. Yeah. That would be right. Right is the opposite of the direction we want to go. We want to go left. So no, I don't think the compass is helping us at all. I have no idea. Okay, coffee. Shall be had. And brain functions will not cease, hopefully. Thanks to caffeine. As we go through. Yellow is next. So we have the magma boots. We can walk across magma. Indeed. Coffee time. It is coffee time. All right. And now, sweet, sweet caffeine. Okay. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Yes. I drink coffee once per day, except for when streaming, and actually, recently I've been drinking a second cup of decaf, but this is caffeinated. But yes, so coffee once or twice per day, and then tea and water for the rest. But yes, it is very hot still. Okay. Sweet sustenance, indeed. Okay. So, we're at the yellow, and we're standing on top of where the chest was. Now we're going to venture into the lava. We're going to go left twice. And then down until we run into a wall. And then we're gonna take a left until we run into a wall. And there's a tree in the way that we did not cut down the first time because we didn't go that way. Yeah. Okay. Click on Cariel, use the axe, and then run to where the tree was and run into a wall. Maybe you can also use the axe on bot. Dang, that's gonna take a long time to get to. Let's solve it properly the first time. And then, if we do decide to go back and dynamite Bob, we'll try using the axe on him first. Because I know dynamite works, I don't know if the axe works. But we can become a Bob axe murderer. Okay. So, we're gonna go down, so that we don't have to count this out. We're gonna go down until the left blocks off, and then when it opens up, we'll be good to go. So the left has blocked off, and now it's opened up. Okay, so now we can go left until we run into a wall. Wait, what am I doing? We need to be following the yellow line. Okay, we're gonna go back to the wall, run into the wall. And then we're gonna go down one more and see the darkness on our right. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna go through the darkness and then step down through the lava, or magma, whatever it is. And then take a right until we run into a wall. Follow the yellow brick road. Yep. Is that Alice? No, it's not Alice in Wonderland. It's Dorothy in... How can I not remember the name? Why is the name not coming to me? Wizard of Oz, thank you. All right. And we're going to take a... So we've been traveling along. I haven't been giving the voice detail of every step, but we're about to head down into the darkness is where we are. And we step into the darkness until it dead ends. And then we go left until we exit the darkness and find a chest past a few empty spaces. There's the chest. And here's dynamite. Now dynamite is single use, so you use it anywhere and it will be gone. So you need to be careful with the dynamite. All right. So we are on the spot. Now we're going to follow the red line to the breakable wall. So let's follow the red line by going right, back through the darkness, and then up out of the darkness until we hit a wall, and then go left and down and left and up till we run into more walls, and then right slightly, and then up more, and right slightly, and then up more, and then left until we find magma above us. And we follow the magma for a couple rounds, and we actually stay in the magma until we see darkness. And see, yeah, after enough moves, it will sometimes randomly switch you to have to press the hero power again. I'm not sure if there's a certain number or it just like finishes processing and it's like, whatever. So if we were to exit the game right now, it would load back in directly to here. It should. I tried that once. Yeah, midway through, after I found Bob in the middle, and I was considering giving up on the Asian server when I did it, but no, it brought me right back to it, and so I could not play any other games if I wanted to without conceding out of this. So that's, again, why I say only try to tackle this if you've got a lot of time. Oh, we're actually going to continue through this darkness to the right until we can go up. So there's an opening in the wall up above us. There is now. And we're gonna go, actually I'm just gonna dead end into the top and then head down one. That was it. Okay, so we're gonna head down one. Now, fortunately for us right now, they made this wall clear that it's explodable by making the art slightly different. So you'll notice if I head down one, these walls are the same. These are unbreakable walls. But if we head up one, the art on this is slightly different. That's the indicator to let you know that this is an explodable wall. They do that for your exit of the first area so that you don't accidentally waste your dynamite. Unfortunately, when we're trying to get into the other areas, they're not so kind with the art if you're trying to break in from the outside. But we're going to use the dynamite on this wall, blow it up, and the dynamite is gone. And we are going to step on to position 5. So we are at the conclusion of step 1. Everyone's first step is this map, and you basically go through very closely to the pattern we just followed to get the different items. So you got the torch, the axe, the useless compass, the magma boots, and a few gold coins, and the dynamite to break through the wall. So we are on light blue spot. Okay. Once you get here, for everyone, there are 8 different dungeons that are possible from here. So you started and you made it to this blue square. Congratulations, you're in one of 8 different dungeons that you just broke through the wall. And then you follow the link in their article, control click or copy link, whatever, and you go to the world map. All right. Here's the world map. You're in one of these 8 dungeons. And you're in this big world. So you're either in this top left, top middle, top right, middle right, bottom left, blah, 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 blah. So, what you're gonna wanna do to figure out which one of these 8 positions you're in, might try it out myself. See ya. Okay, take care. Okay. So in order to figure out which one of these 8, by the way, I'm going to zoom back in now that we've looked at the world map. Yeah, you were saying it might be easier? No. So each of these positions has, or you could be at one of these 8. Any one of these 8. So, let's go ahead and zoom back in to the world map. No, 125 is too much. 100. We might have to shift around too much, but let's leave it at that because on stream it's not showing that much, so we might have to shift it quite a bit, or quite frequently, but... Okay. So, for each one, we're at this right here, somewhere to the right position. It's a yellow block with 5. So we're here, or here, or here, etc. for all 8 positions. In order to figure out which dungeon we're at, I'm going to take a couple steps beyond where we are. So we're right here. I'm going to take a couple steps and see what we run into. So let's take a couple of steps out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I just went straight out to the right and I ran into magma in front of me. So let's go back to the world map. This would have run us into a wall, so it's not this one. This runs into magma, so it's probably this one. This would have run us into a wall as well, so it's not that one. This would have run us into darkness, so we would know if there was darkness in front of us, or if we had already stepped into darkness. It's probably that one. This would have run us into a wall, so quite a few run into a wall, so you'll have to keep exploring a little bit to figure out if you ran into a wall, where you are. This ran into a wall as well. This runs into a wall even faster, and then has lots of stuff to run into. This one runs into a wall as well. So yeah, most of them run into a wall. But we didn't run into a wall, so we know it's none of those. So what we do know, because I saw magma, is we are here. We are in the volcano dungeon. Alright, so what we have to do now, we have figured out which dungeon we're in. What we want to do now is from right in front of the magma, we want to go, so we're right here. We want to go Remind me. Chest. We want to go... I think I am going to have to zoom out slightly. We want to find this chest right here. This chest has dynamite in it for us to get out. So actually, we don't have to go too far to find that chest, it looks like. Or is that a chest we... No, that's a chest. That was inside. Okay, never mind. Ah, here's the chest we need. Yes. So we need to get to this chest. So here's the chest. That was the chest number 1 we picked up earlier. That was position 5 where we used the dynamite. We are here. So we need to go from here to here. So to get here, backtracking. Oh, good. We've got a pretty simple, easy path. We can go down and through here. And then we're going to go down to that chest. Okay. Sounds good. Let's begin. Whoever designed this must be a sadist. Okay. So, to the right twice. And then down until we run into a wall. And out into the open. And down and run out until we hit a wall. So, we are now here on the map. We're going to go down all the way until we run into a wall. And then we're going to go left until we see magma on our, well, in front of us. Alright, and now we're going to wade through the magma, and we should land right on top of the chest. Indeed we did. And in that chest is another gold coin and dynamite. By the way, we have 10 cards. We cannot hold any more cards. We have a completely full hand. So, delightful. Keep that in mind later when you're looking for extra pieces of dynamite and coins. Because we're nowhere close to finished. Alright. Now how the fudge do we get out of this maze? So here is the exit, where we're going to use the dynamite to get out of this dungeon. So we're going to follow this. Backtracking is a nice maze solver. Alright, either way is fine. Through the darkness, multiple routes possible from where we are. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. It's like a Dark Souls game because you have no idea where the fudge to go. Yep. Except you don't have to keep restarting over unless you do walk into the magma without the boots, or blow yourself up, or blow Bob up, or use your dynamite, your last piece of dynamite before, on the wrong wall, and then have to restart. So, be careful about that. Alright. Wait, you have to go to all the worlds? Not quite. Thank heavens, no. But you do have to get 20 coins to Bob. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold coins, having waded through the first dungeon. We'll get a 6th one right close to Bob when we pick up another piece of dynamite, and we'll hand it to him right away. And so that will be 6, so we will need 14 more gold pieces, and I think you can get 5 per dungeon. So you'll have to venture into at least 3 other dungeons. So after your starting dungeon. You can hold more than 10? No. We're gonna hand the gold coins to Bob. Yeah, so hand management is actually gonna come into play later. So we only have space for 10 cards. We're gonna have to hand these gold coins off to Bob, but then they'll be out of our hand and we'll have space again. Okay, so let's go from where we are right now on this chest to the exit. So let's go down 1, 2, 3. Yep. So down 1, 2, 3, and then go left until we encounter the darkness. Indeed, we have entered the darkness, and now we're going to go down. And because I like to keep things simple, I'm just going to follow the bottom wall, basically. Just when you thought Hearthstone couldn't get more around fun. Like I said at the start of this is not for the faint of heart. So basically, follow the map. Just try to keep track. I actually lost track of myself once or twice and had to find myself, or find where in the world I was a number of times when I was going through the first time. But right now, like, I'm just following the walls and running into corners and things like that, making sure that I keep track of where I am. And 1, 2, 3, and up. And we're going to venture out of the darkness into the blue room with the magma. Alright. So right now, we are here, or here maybe. We're in one of these two spots. I'm gonna go up until I get past this wall. So I get here. And then I want to go... I can probably stop here. Well, no, I'll probably go to here and then back up one. And then go straight down. And blah, 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 follow out until we get to the exit. Okay. Yes, but this is a lengthy path. Okay, let's go up. So there's still a wall on our left. Now we know where we are. Keep going. So that was one wall. Now we've found another wall. And we've opened 2 more spaces. Actually, we can just go straight down. We'll go one more, and there's a wall. Yep. We can go back down. And now we venture into the darkness. And left, and down a bunch. Run into the wall. And then go right a couple times. And then up. And then right a bunch more. And then down. And left. And down. Until a space opens up on our left that we can go through. And then up. And left a bunch. And up. And left a bunch. And I think now we've made it, yep, to the super long hallway of darkness. And we keep clicking until we make it out of the long hallway of darkness. Don't worry if this feels like a long path. Ha ha ha. We're just getting started. Hey, look, it's obviously an explosive wall. That's one of the last times we're going to see it, except for inside of a dungeon one time. Per dungeon. So, here, we are going to use the dynamite and escape our dungeon. Alright, we step out of the dungeon, and there is no longer a wall around us. Okay, so we are here at this gold spot top here. Now, once you find Bob, I'd recommend not counting etc. just to find where you are. But yeah, you're gonna exit. You're gonna be outside of your dungeon at one of the exit points, and so you're looking for these golden squares, whichever dungeon you figured out you're in, to exit out of. But what you want to do is from where you are, not blow Bob up, is you want to find the very center of the world map, and this purple square is where Bob is. So we need to go visit Bob because we have 10 full cards in hand, and we need to give him some coins. So, the first time I did this, I actually was in the same dungeon, so it might be locked to like my account, even the different servers. This actually was the same map that I came out of the first time, but it's going to be different for most of you. 1 in 8 chance of being the same dungeon as mine was. Okay, so when I tried this first, I didn't actually count specifically to try and figure out wherever, and I got lost in this matrix because they obviously, like, these white spaces, I don't think they filled in everything. They went ahead and bothered to fill in stuff for some of these trees. But yeah, figuring out where Bob is the first time and not orienting from where he is challenging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go left twice and then down. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to calculate how many times I have to travel from here. So let's go left twice and down, and I should have a wall on my right. So let's do that real quick. Left twice. There should be a wall below me, and now no wall. And then we head down. Okay. So yeah, where I just was. There was this one puzzle that changed every day. Oh gosh, that would be... Wait, what are you talking about? That would be insane, and that would be evil. Like, considering how insanely difficult this is. Alright, so if we head straight down, we should not run into anything. Okay, good. It doesn't look like there's, at least anybody's mapped anything in our way. So, we're at row 28, and Bob is at row 114. I don't want to do simple maths in my head. So, 114 minus, I believe I said 28. We need to go down 86 times to get online with Bob. We're gonna go down 86 times now, and then we're gonna go left a bunch until we run into Bob, or we're right above Bob, or right below Bob. But we'll see Bob when we get there. So that's what we're gonna do. 86 times down. Keep track and pay attention to when this move button randomly decides to, for some stupid reason, to flip over. Okay. There was one. Oh, Mech. Yeah, Murloc was 1, Mech was 2. Oh yeah, that's the Rubik's one. That's puzzle number 2, which was Xyrella's. Okay, so 86 times down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, for the previous card back. Oh. Okay. But there were calculators to help figure it out. Fortunately. Again, I'm so grateful for sites like Out of Cards, which summarize it for us. But yeah. Even with the guides, as you can see this time, it's not so simple and straightforward. Fortunately we have these guides to give us a guideline, but then you have to figure out the rest yourself. Okay, so we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was bugged on that one day. I had to wait for the next one. Ah, okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 86 is what I believe we said where we should be. So we should be online with Bob. So yes, we should be online with Bob. Now we're gonna go over. We're gonna just sprint to the right until we either run into Bob or a tree if we're missing, if we're off somehow. It should help us figure out how far we're off based on which tree we hit. Unless we're like really far off and we manage to like dodge him completely and the trees. But we should see Bob along the way. But roughly, this is DJ, unfortunately, with alphabet. Who knows? CJ to DJ. Oh, alphabet is 26 characters? Right? Something like that. So roughly 26. 24, 25, 26? I believe it's 26. English alphabet. And it goes all the way through Z. Yes, it does. Okay. So roughly 26-ish. Let's Sesame Street again. 26 times. All right. To the right is right there. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh. It's Bob! Let's blow him up. No. Okay. So, well, actually, we don't have any dynamite in hand at the moment, so we can't blow Bob up anyways. We could potentially try to axe murder him. Oh, no, it won't let us. Yeah, no, we found out, actually, without even having to try. We cannot use the axe. It's not yellow. But we can give him coins. You should laugh at every number like Dracula. Yep. We can't axe murder Bob. We can blow him up, but we can't axe murder him. All right. So give him all the coins. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold coins. And now we have 6 spaces in hand. Now, going back to the map for a second. We are here, right next to Bob. This yellow spot, so we'll have to cut through a tree to get to it, is another chest with a dynamite and a gold coin. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go left twice and then down a couple times, chop through the tree, and then open this chest. We're gonna go right back to Bob and hand him the coin. That's the goal. Scam! What, that we can't axe him? Dynamite, you said. Yes. So, okay, let's go left twice. Left is this one. And then down. And there's a tree. Let's cut it. And then go down to where it was and grab the chest. Alright, we are surrounded by trees. Okay. Interesting that we can take out an int with a single axe swing. Okay, so we are on top of the yellow space. So to get back in line with Bob, we want to go up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then to the right twice, I believe. Yes. Okay, so yes, you could blow Bob up with dynamite, and we might do that afterwards if we really hate ourselves enough to come back and do it. Okay, but let's go ahead and finish it. So give Bob dynamite. No, give Bob gold. Okay, So, Bob has 6 gold coins. I believe we can get 5 gold coins per dungeon. We're 1 ahead. So we could actually be careful and hold a second piece of dynamite, but we'd have to visit an extra dungeon. So, honestly, it's simple and straightforward to go to the right, down, or left from where we are. So that's actually what I'm going to do. Because we need to visit 3 other dungeons? Yes, 3 other dungeons. So let's go start by going straight down, because we came from straight above. That's where we came from. So that one's already done and empty. We need to visit other ones. So let's go straight down from where we are. And we can just go down. We don't have to count until we run into the wall. And then we'll just go straight down to the wall. And the entrance to this one is here. So these gold spots are the exit and entrance for each dungeon. No axe murder in my maze game. So we're going to go straight down and run into the wall. And then we're going to count the squares to get over to here. And actually, this one's pretty simple because we could actually go until the wall runs out. And then count wall 1, wall 2, wall 3. Wall 3 is where we want to blow up. The wall. But yeah, let's go straight down. Actually, that's probably the strategy we'll go with. So let's go straight down to the wall. Okay. Down. Run, Cariel, run! Run downward! Southward, downward, whatever you want to say. Eventually we will hit the wall. Aha, we did. Okay. And yes, screw it. We're going to the right until we run out of wall below us. So that we don't have to count severely. There are ones I don't think we have a choice but to count. But this one is fairly simple and straightforward. Okay. So we just backed to where a wall is below us. So we are here on the map. So we stepped and have shifted to right above there. So I'm gonna step to the left 2 more times. And you'll notice this wall has nothing to help us know that this is an entry point, which means that the people trying to solve this and figure it out had to waste a buttload of dynamite on walls that were not indicated to try and find the right entry point. How much time was invested in solving this? I do not know. But I am thankful, I am grateful to those of you who sacrificed your time so that we could get this card back. Blow up the wall. Okay. There is an empty space. So we are here, standing right above the entrance we just blew up. We want to get to here. Wait, no. To get through this wall, we need to find the chest on the outside to get the dynamite to break through this wall. This is all for garbage minions you offered me in BGs. Hell. It is hell. I mean... Okay, where is the outside chest? Here is the outside chest. Okay. So, backtracking from where we want to go and towards where we are. We can cut through that tree, go through the darkness. Here. Okay, yep. So, we're gonna go through here, blah da 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 da, venture through the darkness, cut through the tree, yada whatnot. Alright, so, starting from where we are right now, here. Just joined, what the fudge is going on? We're on mystery achievement number 3. We have just handed off the first set of coins to Bob. Everyone's first dungeon is the same, or first portion of the first dungeon is the same, and you pick up a torch, a compass that is completely useless, to my knowledge, an axe, and magma walk boots, alongside a piece of dynamite and a bunch of coins, 1 coin per chest. And you hand a bunch of coins to Bob after you break out of your dungeon and get there, and then we are having fun. Yes. You know what? It's gonna be fun to be like, this is my card back now, because I have spent... Wow, it's almost been 2 hours. And we're just entering the second dungeon. 2 hours since the start of stream. I think 1 hour since we started Cariel's, the third one. So the first 2 don't take terribly long. The third one does. Misery. Okay, so let's follow the map. Thank you so much to those of you who made the map. I can't thank you enough. Okay, and go that way. So, we're gonna go down until we run into a wall. And then we're gonna go left until we hit a wall, and down and left. And then down until we see magma below us. And then we're gonna walk across right above the magma, and then go up and left again until we run into a wall. And then we've got a wall above us, and I believe we should be able to go quite a ways to the left. Yep, okay, we're out into the open space, and now we can go up a bunch and left, and I'm gonna hug the top wall. Oop. Am I not where I thought I was? Or maybe I already am hugging the top wall. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I should be able to go down 1, yep, and left. And or hit the top wall, and go over, and go down 1, left 1, and go up, and we see the darkness. Yes, we venture into the darkness. And down, we should see a tree below us. Yep, we do. Okay, we know where we are. And then we're gonna run into a tree. And we're gonna cut down that tree with the axe. And that's where the map stops there. So let's shift over. And let's actually shift down slightly. Nope, not that far. Yeah, I'd be so proud of that snowflake cardback who doesn't like being a snowflake. Fair enough. This takes too much brain power for me. I mean, yeah, it does. Even with the guide, you do have to think quite a bit. It's not as straightforward as the others. Then everyone will know you are a psychopath. You can follow instructions and figure things out yourself as well. Before it was just follow really detailed, really long instructions. But this time you actually do have to think for this one. Actually, and each of the others too do require some thinking, following steps and thinking. Okay. We just chopped down a tree, right? Okay, so we're gonna run to the wall, down wall, blah 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 blah, through the darkness, and blah 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 blah. Yep, until we run into this room and find these trees. Okay, so run into the wall. Top corner. Left. Do-do-do. We have ventured out of the darkness. And now let's head down and over and down, down, down. Left, down, left. Darkness. Run through the darkness with our torch so that we don't die to the wraiths. Ha 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 ha. Down till a dead end, and then left and down and left. And I believe we can just, yeah, down all the way till a dead end. Okay. Okay. We are here. So, to get just in line with where we want to go. Actually, we'll just go left. Left. I mean, to the right. All the way till we hit a wall, and then down to... we see a tree, and then down one more. And that's the tree we want to cut through. Cut down the tree. Step to where the tree was. Cut down another tree. Because, again, whoever made this does seem like they were a sadist. And then we run through and look at the chest with a coin and a gold, or dynamite. Alright. And don't you love mazes like this? We get to backtrack exactly the same path we just took. Kind of. Alright, let's go left. Minecraft players will love this one. Thinking in my card game. But it's not your typical Hearthstone thinking. Alright, so run through the forest and into the wall. Hey, we hit the wall. Okay, and then let's run north or up, whatever it is. And then left and up. And left and up. Keep going up. And right and up. And right and into the darkness we go. Good luck keeping your sanity while running through this. Alright, we have successfully made it here. So we're going to go right and blah, 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 all the way and hug the ceiling, and then, yeah, all that. Back to very close to the entrance. Okay, so to the right we shall go. Alright, we should be hugging the ceiling now. We're gonna go through darkness where a forest was, and then more darkness, and down, and darkness, and up, and darkness, until we run into an open space. There's a little bit of a wall, and then blah, and then, oh, one more. And then da 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 da, good heavens. Wait, where am I? Okay. Wait, did I go too far down? I think I went too far down. Dang it. Okay. I am somewhere. I think I'm here. Let's find out. So I'm gonna go down one, right one. Yes. I should be here. Okay. And then down a bunch. And then right a bunch. And for some reason, Cariel decided she didn't want to move anymore. Okay. And we're gonna go down a bunch. Into the white. I have no idea what the white is. And where the walls are. So I'm gonna just... Actually, hold on. Let's hug this wall. Okay. I'm pretty sure we are here. So I'm gonna go down one more and then to the right too. And then we're gonna go down as far as we can, and then up, back up to. If I am where I think I am. All right, back up to. Yes. So we know. Okay. we head up, and we're in line with that wall that's here, and we head down. Yeah, okay. So we are definitively here. And that this is important to know, for sure, because there is no indicator on this wall. I'm gonna go left once, and then I should run into a wall. That is the wall that we blow up. Left. Okay. Wait. Oh, I was going up. Okay. Now, we're at this same spot I just showed where we were. We're here. Now I'm going to head left rather than up. This is the explodable wall, even though it has no indication to let us know. Yep. I didn't screw it up. Yay! Okay. Now, we're navigating through the very first area. Some people may have started in this dungeon, but fortunately there is a quicker path through this almost every time. So we're gonna head from where we are right here. We're gonna go ahead and go to this corner. We're gonna drop straight down until we hit the darkness and go to step 1. Then we're gonna go out and up. No. We're gonna go out and down, and this is an explodable wall, but we have extra dynamite because we're gonna get dynamite from each chest, fortunately. So we're actually gonna have to waste some if we want to get the max coins per dungeon. So I'm gonna blow through that wall, grab this chest, run up, run over to 2. That was outside, okay, yeah. Run over to 2, run up to 3, and then run out through outside. Yes. That is the path. So we're going 1, 4, 2, 3, because we don't have to go in order. All right, so we are hither. Let's go left until we run into a wall. And down until we find the darkness. Quicker is better. Yeah, for this insanity. Ah, went too far. Okay, we are in the darkness. No, now we step into the darkness. And now... we grabbed chest 1. We have dynamite. This is an extra dynamite, but we will use this extra dynamite on that breakable wall. Which actually, this is one of the breakable walls that does let us know that it is a breakable wall. So you can get through. But even if you accidentally wasted dynamite within this dungeon, you'd be fine as long as you have a piece of dynamite when you're leaving the dungeon. We have broken through all the walls that we have to until we hand off some coins to Bob. Okay. So, let's go back up and then through the magma and down this little blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, let's hug this upper wall and then go all the way through the darkness and through the magma. And then downward and right, yes. And downward and left. And downward and left. And downward and left. All the way to the dead end. Slow and painful is better. So as we can see, this art is different. So this is an explodable wall. It's one of the few that's obvious. But every time we venture into the other 2 dungeons we have to, it will have this art to help us know. Alright, so we blew up the wall, and now we head down and grab the chest. Ta-da! And we have dynamite. Okay, let's go back up and through that little bit of a maze. and right until we dead end, and up until we dead end, and right once, up twice, and right twice, and up, and left until we see magma above us. And then we head up through the magma and into the darkness, and then left and down towards the darkness, through the darkness. Well, we don't have to go this way. We could have gone further out, but it's fine. It's not much different. And hey, variety is a spice. Alright, let's cut through this tree above us that is blocking us from the chest, and grab that chest, and then say, die, rotten apple bomb. Hey, I remembered the name this time. And then let's go up a bit. Alright. And then run to this top wall, and run to the right until we dead end. And then let's go up until we find a tree to chop through. By the way, I have 10 cards in hand. I'm going to waste a dynamite. Okay, on just a random wall. As you can see, it didn't break the wall, so if you pick the wrong wall, when you're at your last piece of dynamite, that's a problem. Okay, so, chop it down. Alright, upward until we run into another tree to chop down. There it is. Chop it down. And now we're going to go right until we find magma. There's another magma, and gonna go up, 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 and right, and chest. By the way, the chests, these extra chests, always have coin first, then dynamite. So keep that in mind when managing your hand space. So I only need one piece of dynamite. If you want to be totally safe, I would actually recommend only picking up 4 coins and keeping 2 pieces of dynamite, just in case. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, but this way we only have to venture into 3 other dungeons as opposed to 4 other dungeons. Alright, so now we want to find the exit. So we are here, and we want to go back out this way and venture through the magma and then out through 5. Okay, so let's do that. Left. Into the magma, and down, down, down. Into the right, into even more magma. And then down we will run into a wall at just the right point to turn right. And run until another wall. And then down 1 and out to the exit. And run up through the blue. Da 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 da. Good heavens, okay. Let's hug this wall. So when it shifts, we will keep going. And we have reached here. Alright, so I want to go up 1 more, and left, and up, until an opening on the right, and then I will dead end, and run down till a dead end, and run to the right until a dead end, and then there will be magma below, and we run into a dead end, and da-da-da-da. Okay. I do believe we are out of the dungeon. Alright, we are just above the golden spaces. We have explored dungeon number 2. Bob is there. So let's count. This time we do have to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times. To the left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Okay, and we should be able to sprint straight north, or up, whatever, to Bob. She got tired of sprinting. Get wrecked. We're gonna force you to keep sprinting. Now, if I am misaligned, I probably should pay attention to the right and left, just in case. Hey, we were right. Ha! Finally done! That's what you think. I wish. Finally done with Dungeon 2. Let's not blow Bob up. Let's give him the gold. Bob now has 11 coins of the 20 he needs. Alright, now we can venture. We've knocked out the dungeon we started in and the dungeon directly below. We could go to any of the other 6 dungeons, but because I like to keep things simple, we are here. We're gonna go to the right one and to the left one. So let's go to the right until we run into a wall from where we are. At least she can kind of sprint. There's a wall. Okay. Now this one we do have to be very careful, because it's not just on a corner that we can count back from. We know we are right here. So we ran into the wall. Okay. So we're at 115. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's count that again just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to step down 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I believe I did that correctly, but because I only have one piece of dynamite, I want to be absolutely certain, and there is 0 indicator right here that this is the correct wall. So I'm actually gonna take a little extra step just to be sure where we are. I'm going to step down to here and then step back up, and I'm gonna properly keep track while counting, because I was counting as I was clicking, and I might have clicked one extra time or too few times, and we screw this up, it's over. So I'm gonna go down to here. So let's go down, just go left, left, left. Left would take me, so if I go down to the corner, the wall will disappear. So right now, I know I am here. So I'm gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go up 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fudge! Did I? See, that's the thing. When counting on stream as well. Okay. So I know I'm here. And I need to go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I hate the fact that they don't indicate that this is an explodable wall. Alright, that was 7. The counting was actually throwing me off. Or counting out loud. Okay. So, blow up this wall. It should be the correct one. It is the correct one. Okay. By the way, the light green in this dungeon is walls. Green walls here. So, but it actually didn't seem perfect. I kind of got lost in this. So I don't know that it's actually perfect on the outside. Once you get inside, obviously, it's fine. But to get through this one, I'm gonna go to the right a bunch, and then up and up through. All right, here's the chest we need, and then the entrance is in the same position it always is, and we're gonna go up and around through the darkness, around through the darkness, around through here and over to here. And fortunately, the darkness right here will help us know precisely where the entrance is, so that's helpful, because again, another one that just doesn't show where it is. Okay, so we're gonna go. I don't know that I stepped through. I'm gonna run to this wall. So go to the right until we run to the wall, and then head up. We see darkness, and then we ignore the darkness and go up until we run into a wall, and then left until we run into a wall. And then up until we run into a wall. Are you sensing a pattern? And up into the darkness. And we're gonna hug the outside wall until we run into another wall that won't let us hug the wall. And then we're gonna go right as far as we can. And we're gonna go up a couple. And an opening appeared, and there is a chest. And we are standing on top of the chest. Let's head back out to the right till we run into a wall, and upward we go. And then left all the way to the outer wall. And then we zigzag up and to the right alongside the outer wall until we get to where we can head south or down out of the darkness. And we keep running alongside. And 1, 2, up to the outer wall again. And hug the outer wall until we can go down. And we can actually... There's the opening. Okay. We'll just go straight through the opening until we hit a dead end. And we go up to the darkness. And Cariel got tired of walking, but sorry, Cariel, we're gonna force you to run through everything. And we're hugging the outer wall in the darkness, and then we head down 1 and to the right twice. And then down 1, and we are at the edge of what we can see. Okay. And to get through this... okay. We just want to go to the first down exit in the darkness. And we go down all the way till we hit a dead end, and then to the left, and then down, and to the right. Good heavens. And we want to go through the darkness. Yep. This one's actually kind of nice. It gives nice dark and light contrast to help you know a lot more easily. Where you're heading. Alright, we run into a dead end, and then now we go till there's darkness on our right. There is darkness on our right. So, we are here. There's darkness on our right, and on our left is a wall we need to blow up with dynamite. We were correct. Whew. Ah, thank you. Okay. And we go left. And we do the same thing we do in every other dungeon, basically however we want. You have multiple routes you could take, but we're gonna do this. Alright, and let's go up and through the magma. This time we'll take a different route. Oh wait, actually, no, we want to go down through the magma first. So this way actually is going to be the same. And there is an explodable wall. Chest number 4, or number 4 there. Alright, now let's head back up the way we came. And right until we dead end. And up. And right, and up. And right, and up. And left until we see magma above. This time we're gonna head into the darkness. This is the alternate route we're gonna take. We're going to run all the way till we run into a wall, and up, over, down, until we see an opening on our left. Oops, I went too far. And back up, and then down, and chop through the tree. So this is not nearly as important, like positioning-wise, as the other stuff. Down, and chest, yay, and then back up, and la-di-da, to the right. By the way, we have 10 cards, so we will need to get rid of a dynamite before we pick up that final chest, or else we won't get anything from the final chest. Demon Hunter has the ability to draw Vandar now. Oh? Was there a new card announced? Let's head north until we run into a tree. We did. And I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm out of it, go ahead and use this dynamite. Okay. Alright, chop it down. Rotten apple bomb, goodbye. And then magma above us. And we found the chest. Let's head back left into the magma and down. And da-di-da-di-da. And down all the way. And to the right. And to the right. And now we are back. Actually, we're on the box we selected. So we need to go up and back through all this stuff. A new spell where you draw your 2 lowest minions. Ooh, that's powerful. Okay. This is long. Okay. Let's head north until we have another exit on our left. And then up and over, and there's darkness. And we want to head through the darkness to the right, draw until we dead end, and then up all the way till we dead end. And then left until we dead end. And then down. And left until we dead end. And then up until we dead end. And there's darkness on the right. We'll go right 1. And then when we can go left, we do... Wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then up. And left twice, and up, and we're on the upper wall. And we're running through the darkness, down 1, through the darkness, until we see an opening on the bottom. Take it down twice, 3 times actually, and left until we run into a wall, and then up. Oh, I took some extra steps. I didn't have to. I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever. Okay, so down. Okay, fine. So yeah, even if you get turned around, fortunately, the differences between empty and dark will help you reorient where you are. I'm now in the top corner, and we're gonna head down and left, down and left, down and left, until we get through this zigzag. We've made it through the zigzag. And blah. Good heavens. Let's go to the outer wall, and then down and find the darkness, and run into the darkness until, yeah, it will dead end. Alright, we are there, and yes, we can get out there. Okay, so to the right twice, and then down. And down. And to the right until we dead end. And then down. Left. We will see darkness ahead, or above us, and we go down. And we have escaped. Dungeon number 3. We are here. I think it'll be easier to go north from here, the number of steps to find Bob. Yep. Alright, 127 and 114. Simple maths, still gonna calculate. Wait, 27 minus 14 is 13. Okay. North 13 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, and left until we run into Bob, or right above him or right below him. Not 5 to go, just 1 to go actually, thank heavens. You don't have to go to all the dungeons. You could, if you are really, 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 really patient. But no, we just need to give Bob 20 coins. Hence the reason we've taken a slight risk in only having 1 piece of dynamite each time. You could have 2 dynamite on your exit if you didn't waste a dynamite on a wall or something. Coin, 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 coin. So we have now given Bob 16 coins. So we need 4 more coins. Okay. And we have we started in the top middle. We have visited the bottom middle. We are here. You should be forced to get all the coins. I think enough people are going to say screw it to it being this long and difficult and complicated. If you had to go to all of them and never screw up with the dynamite, yeah, no. That would be horrendous. Torturous. Okay. Now we're just going to take the middle left. I don't know if there are easier entries and yada whatnot, but let's just stay aligned with Bob. I'm actually going to step down 1 and to the left 1. So Bob is now to the north of us. Okay. Let's just dead end into this wall, and I believe the entrance is on the bottom. It is. So we're going to dead end to the wall. We're going to go to this corner. We're going to go to here and count from here, or well, here or here. It's actually shorter there. And again, we have to be precise. It has to be perfect. So we probably will just run to this one and then count backwards. Okay, so with that plan in mind, we're gonna go dead end into this wall. But you only have to do it once unless you blow up the wrong spot. So, it's long, arduous, and good heavens why, but you only have to do it once for this mystery achievement. Oh. Okay. We're somewhere in this vicinity. So I'm gonna run left until we pass this corner, so there's nothing above us. And then count backwards. And also her randomly restarting her hero power sometimes freaks me out because it's easy to lose track. Okay, so we head back to the right one. So we know we are here. In this spot where we're at the corner, that wall is right above us. Okay. So we're going to head to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Double check. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We head 17 to the right 17 times. Because for some reason clicking them and counting out loud each time really throws me off, I'm just gonna do it without counting out loud. Okay. To the right 17 times. Let's head back to the corner just to be safe. I actually lost track. Okay, I'm at the corner. 17. I want to be absolutely certain. I'm double checking a bazillion times. Sorry if you're like, I'm gonna edit this to be shorter, but it's that, like, we would have to start over from scratch if I screw this up. And we're not doing that. So, 17, yes, 17. Whew. All right. All right. Again, no indicator that this is the correct wall, but I hope and pray it is. Thank you. Okay. So, we are here. And the chest with the dynamite and for us to get into the interior of this one is here. So we're going to head up and to the left, and then down over that. Okay, and then spiral. Okay. Whew. Plan it out so you don't run into dead ends. Okay, so we're gonna head up until the second opening on the left, and then we're gonna head until we find an opening on the bottom, and then an opening on the left, and we're gonna keep going until we pass the first opening on the top and bottom, and we get to the second one on the top and bottom. Then we're gonna head up, ignore the first opening, and take the second opening. Again, ignore the first one. Oh, never mind. And now we're gonna head up until we dead end. And left until we dead end. And down and down and left. And then magma. Okay, let's follow the magma down all the way to the wall. And then right. And then down one and right. As far as we can go. And then up a bunch. And then left until we can go down. And then we're going to go right and grab the chest. We have a chest and dynamite. Okay, to get from here to the entrance, I do believe... Can you go through the bottom, or do you have to go through the top? You cannot go from the bottom. You have to go around through the top. Okay. So we're gonna go top. Let's go ahead and make sure the route through there. There. Da. Probably. Yep. Okay. That's the route. Down and down to the depths. Who will know what we'll find beneath? Balrog. No. Okay. So we are on the yellow. Let's head up to, down, boom. Ricochet. We'll just go one there. Okay. So, left we go. Up we go. Right we go. Until a dead end. And then down we go to a dead end. Cariel's getting tired. I don't blame her at all. She's walking across magma. Like, that would be scary and freaky. And quite tiring, I imagine. The fumes would be, like, ridiculous. You would die miserably from just... You'd have to have a mask on. And so maybe Warcraft characters have masks that allow them not to die from the toxic fumes of walking across over top lava. I don't know. Nope. Alright, we are at the north of what I can see. I didn't go far enough north. I'm gonna dead end it. And then step back one. And down. Alright, we should be here. It's her fault she is in this cave. Okay. We're gonna head right past 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th drop. Okay. So. First drop. Second drop. Third drop. This should be it. Or I could be wrong. Hmm? Am I not here? Okay. So not everything is perfectly charted. Sadly, yeah. You just have to follow the maze. Fortunately, you can usually kind of figure out where in the world you are. Alright. This should be the wall we need to blow up, but... Yep, okay. So we step down one, and this is the wall to blow up. And now we enter in, and whatever we do with the dynamite should not matter. We could throw it all away, and we should be good. So we don't have to be as cautious, as careful. We've basically, now we just have the run through everything. I wonder what that means. I'm not familiar with that character. I believe it's the Chinese community that figured this out, and so there were a lot of Chinese characters on one of the versions. But because I know Japanese, I can figure out some of these. This seems very similar to a character I'm familiar with, but I don't remember. What am I looking at? Dr. Triple, you're looking at a maze, a map. We are currently right here on this map. And we are near the end of Cariel's achievement. You have to gather 20 gold coins to give to Bob. And good lord, this is an excessively long and arduous one. But if you hang in there, you will get a card back from it. And this is going to be transformed into a YouTube video where we will be showing others how to do it. If they wish to do it themselves. So, It gets better like a hangover, or it gets better like a hangover, or more if you drink more. But yes, that's a no for me. Hate puzzles, mazes. Well, we're almost done. Thank heavens. But we are following this maze. I'm no longer explaining every little detail. Oh, went too far. And fortunately, like, you can mess up a little bit as long as you just don't use the dynamite on the wrong spot and don't step onto something like magma when you don't have the magma walk boots. But as long as you use dynamite in the right space each time, you're good. You're not going to die miserably. Or have to start over, rather. But it is long. Very, very long. Oops, too far. And when I say long, I mean very, very long. But they should throw in 10,000 gold as well. Everyone would do it. Everyone would get super frustrated, or well, many people would get very frustrated. But yes, if you, that would be a nice incentive if they actually wanted everybody to do it. To give, so since, I mean, but they even got rid of the XP. What is sitting on your bed behind me? That? Oh, that is the coffee siphon, which we already used earlier to make coffee with. But yes, so each stream, partway through the stream, we make coffee with the coffee siphon. So light up the butane burner and let the coffee, physics, not chemistry, go on, or happen. Oh dear. I know where I am. Okay. Let's head north, and to the right, and to the north. And to the right until we smack into a wall, and up until we run into a tree. Yep, we're good. Okay. But yes. Awesome. Work for hot chocolate? Hot chocolate might be an issue. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's pretty cool. We are here. So gonna head to the right a few until we see magma above, and then go up. And we are on the final chest. We have, I think we might have skipped a chest. Oh, or I didn't empty a dynamite. But whatever the case, we only need 4 coins. So we're good. I only want to drink literally hot chocolate. Yeah, just heat up some water. Like, this is a little bit, I mean, you can get the water hot with this, and then you, instead of just using the whole top apparatus, you would just pour the water. So you could use the butane burner and the bottom portion until the water boiled, and then just pour it out into a cup with hot chocolate powder, unless you really want to go the long, or the challenging route, and want to, like, melt the chocolate, etc., and do all that stuff. Okay. And we are standing on top of Golden 5. Let's find our way out of this dungeon. And then give the final coins to Bob. We've given him 16, so these 4 coins in hand will complete. I wasn't paying full attention, as I probably should have, but the conversation helps keep things interesting. Okay. Let's head into the wall. And then until we find an opening in the top. Oops, too far. Keep going up past the first entrance. And then head left to the first entrance. Or opening on the top. And then up until the first opening. And then left a couple times. And then up until the first chance to go. And we can actually run as far as we want into a dead end. And then step back 1. Step back 1, and then go down. And left until we see an entrance on the top. And then take the first left, and we can run into a dead end again. And then down. And we are at the edge of the map. Nope. This is the way out, yeah? Okay. Okay, I remember going to a chocolate factory in New Zealand and they had this waterfall of chocolate. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, so further to the left until the first drop. Too far. Drop. Until the second alternate, and then we head left twice, and down a few times, and left, and I believe we are hugging the outer wall. So we shall charge downward until we find a wall. Alright. And then over to... Yep. Run into a wall. Down. And now keep running to a dead end. And down until we run into a wall again. Shoo-wee! Ignore the first, go on the second. Till a dead end. Head up. And then to the right. And down. Ignore the first. And we have made it outside the dungeon. Now we need to get to Bob. Let's run along the wall and then up the zigzag, and then we'll count how many we have to go from this corner. Excuse me. Alright, so run along the wall. Yarg! Yeah, Cariel's gotta be tired. Ooh, I think we found the top of the zigzag. Yep. Okay. We are here. This is 134. We need to get to Bob, which is 114. Oh, so up 20. Upward. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we sprint to the right and hope and pray that we do not miss Bob entirely. We should be roughly in line with him, I think, if not exact. He's either above, below by 1, or we will run into trees, or he is immediately on our line. I'm pretty sure he's immediately on our line, though. Let us not blow him up. Cariel got tired. Cariel, don't worry, we're almost there. And by almost there, I mean 1, 2, 3, complete. It is done. It only took 3 hours to do it all. Now, I was overly cautious at points, but I did not want to have to restart that. But it is done. We have the card back. And Hearthstone is glitched. 100%! Haha! Finally. Okay. Let's blow up Bob. Okay. Okay, we have just one. I'm looking forward to killing Bob. Like, we're basically doing this for the sole purpose of blowing up Bob. For making us do this, it's true. Bob, we're coming for you. Okay. Vengeance shall be ours. Is it a twisted mind that we're doing this specifically so that we can go murder Bob? Is that so wrong? It is a game, but we are out for blood. We found the chest. Now we shall head down. 1, 2, 3. You shall count to 3. Not 1, not 2, not 4. But thee shall count to the hour, or the point of 3. Oops, too far. And then thee shall toss the dynamite at the correct wall, so that thee may have thine vengeance on Bob the Terrible. We shall go and we shall torment, explode Bob into a bunch of tiny bits. We will hand off the gold coins to Bob, let him think, dupe him into believing that we are there to kindly give him lots of gold once again before we very, very vengefully end Bob. Yes. We will lure you into a sense of security, Bob. How dare you force us to do this excessively long thing. It's actually quite hilarious that we can kill Bob. All right. Yes, we're going to add this at the end of the guide. So, if you wish to seek vengeance on Bob for forcing you to collect 20 coins for him, let's hand him a little surprise. What? That's it? Oh, I was hoping something more. And by the way, it doesn't even let you know that you need to end. I was hoping like or something, anything. No, we just blew him up. Okay, well, so yes, that is a way to ensure that you cannot possibly complete this achievement. So don't do that. But if you want vengeance, you can just toss a dynamite on him. Oh, I was hoping for something more interesting. But okay, yep, that's it. So we killed Bob.
Raise your voice for Alterac! Just remember, never fall back. Never fall back. Hold the bridge, push the